Welcome to Delicious on a Diet. I'm AJ and today we're going to be making breakfast crunch wraps. Now in addition to eggs, this is a low carb, high protein breakfast. So I'm using a couple other things that I really love to incorporate in this. One of which is obviously a tortilla. Now, I know you're thinking tortillas, that's not low carb. So I will say, this Olay brand, I find, in my experience, is actually really good. If you just heat them in the microwave, put them in a damp paper towel for about 10 seconds, it does make them a little bit easier to work with. Also, these are great because one tortilla only has 60 calories. You have 12 grams of fiber, so the net carbs on these tortillas is only 4 grams per tortilla, which is amazing if you're looking for a low carb breakfast option. The other thing we're using is turkey sausage. So, there are a few different brands of turkey sausage available in the freezer section of the grocery store. And turkey sausage is great because it is lower in fat than pork. And if you are a vegetarian, there are other brands of vegan or plant-based sausages you could sub out for this. So we've got the egg, the turkey sausage, and the tortilla. Now, if you are vegan or just lactose intolerant, then obviously don't add any cheese unless you want to add some of your favorite vegan cheese. I will be using just 1 slice of pepper jack cheese in this. I like this a lot. It only adds about 80 calories, but it also adds 5 grams of protein per slice. So for me, because I do lift more, I am okay adding that. If you're trying to really cut back on calories and fat, simply leave out the cheese. And to cook the eggs, all I do is crack 2 per crunch wrap in a bowl, scramble them up with some salt, pepper, or any other spices you want. I like to use non-stick spray in a non-stick skillet instead of adding butter or anything else. And then I'll just cook them on a medium-low heat, stirring with a silicone spatula until they reach your desired level of doneness, and just set them aside. And then for the turkey sausage, you just microwave it for about 60 seconds and that's done. So on our heated tortilla, we're putting the eggs in the center with the turkey sausage and that optional cheese, and just start with any side of that tortilla. Fold it up towards the center, not all the way because you don't want it to rip. The little bit of cheese is supposed to be exposed, but just form a corner and a side with each time you fold up another part of that tortilla. And then to store it while you're getting ready to cook them for however many of these you're making, just flip them upside down so that they stay nice and intact. When it comes to cooking these, you want to get a clean nonstick skillet, a little more cooking spray over medium heat, cook it cheese side down for about 2 minutes. That melted cheese is actually going to help seal it and get that nice golden brown color. Give it a flip, cook for another minute to 2 minutes, or just until that other side is nice and toasted golden brown, and then simply cut it or enjoy it whole as is. Regardless, this is a great thing to make for meal preps for the week. So our total calories and macros for this, 340 calories or 260 without the cheese, 22.5 grams of fat or 15.5 without the cheese. We have a total net carb of only 5 grams because 12 grams of this is fiber from the tortilla, and that's really the only carb heavy thing in this, and it's not even carb heavy because it's mostly fiber. And then 26 grams of protein or 21 grams without the cheese. So this is a great low calorie, high protein, low carb breakfast option if you are trying to cut or incorporate something healthier into your breakfast routine. You can also make a bunch of these in advance. Just keep them in an airtight container in the fridge, pop them in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and you have a 30-second breakfast the very next day when you're trying to rush out the door to work or wherever your day is taking you. And these are great again because you can make several in advance and just keep them in the fridge and heat them up throughout the week as you need them. And you can see the sausage, the egg, the cheese, all wrapped up in that nice tortilla. I mean, it's great, honestly. And to think that it's low carb, high protein, hello. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Hit that like button and leave me some comments down below so you can join me for the rest of my amazing videos here on Delicious on a Diet. Honestly, this is one thing I do not get sick of, and I get sick of stuff a lot. That's so simple, but so good. Like, come on. Everyone should be doing this.